Welcome back, everyone, for the next part of Minds Beneath Us. Today is a fresh day and a fresh week, right after we join the owl. Let's hope that we are a nice addition to the team. We don't get along, that we're going to have a huge problem in the future, especially if we're trying to find a culprit who is currently trying or attempting to kill our Fran. And probably try to figure out all of her connections as well, because they were actually going after Jason, which is not good. Now, where were we? Alright. Oh, this dizziness. Right, you just woke up from the dream after your body has entered autopilot. That must always feel really weird. Fran? Where's Fran? What do you mean where? Fran? No, wait. Lawrence? Oh, well, morning, Jason. How are you feeling? Okay, first question, why are you in my home? Where's Fran? And why are you on my console? What? What are you doing here? Well, Nine told me to keep watch, in case anything happens. You never know, right? Seriously? Well, thank you, I guess, but where's Fran? If you keep watch, she should keep us safe, right? Well, don't mention it. Alright, and Miss Sheng is in our safe house now. She got out before you did, and went over to find Nine. And how's she doing? Well, she's healing nicely. Can't quite walk yet, otherwise as good as new. Well, thank you for the update. She can't walk, huh? And I'm sorry that I used the gaming console without permission. Keeping watch is just so boring. Yeah, I guess that's understandable. So, what you playing? Oh, Final Fable 21. Say, if it's the final Fable, why are there so many sequels? That's a good question. I think the reason was that it had a different name at the beginning, and then they just stick with the final instead, and now it kind of is contradicting each other, so, yeah, I wouldn't really think too deeply into that. Because it sells? No. Maybe they just never expected a sequel when they made the original. Yeah, probably. Right, yeah, that is totally plausible. Huh? Wait, I've never seen this boss before. What? Don't tell me that he loaded my... You didn't load my save file, did you? Oh, I know my manners, alright? New save, starting from scratch. And you progressed further overnight than what I did in a whole month. Are you ready? It's about time for your mission briefing after all. Can we not talk about that boss thingy? How did you... Are you a speedrunner, Lawrence? Huh. Well, let's calm down. How about we just go? Let's not dwell on that. Sure. Yeah. Let's go. I have that save file, right? I can double check later. I can double check on that later. Maybe he has some tricks. Maybe he found some secrets that Jason didn't find before. Maybe. Oh, everyone is already here. She's sitting in a wheelchair. Oh, Fran. So, the hierarchy of wisdom is... Jay! Good morning, No, don't stand up. Oh, you guys probably need a bit of privacy. Oh yes. Come on. Come here, Lawrence. It's time to go. Huh? Me? Oh, I guess I'm coming. Fran, are you alright? I'm sorry that I didn't wake you. I thought you needed some rest. after yesterday. Yeah, it's okay. I guess you also kind of needed to gather your thoughts, right? Our anniversary was ruined, wasn't it? Who could have thought that? Let's hold off of the gifts for later. Catch up when everything has settled down, right? Yeah. But we don't even know how long this will take. I don't really want to make her worries any worse. Sure, let's just exchange gifts once the time is right. Oh, this wheelchair. Miss Sitsu gave it to me, and, well, it comes with a hovering system. Moves smoothly even on the bumpiest of roads. Fancy, right? Friends, I'm sorry, really, Jay. I screwed up. But that wasn't your fault, right? I know, it's just that, Jay, I thought that I figured it out. I thought that I knew everything. But... well, you couldn't have possibly foreseen that, right? A transparent warrior that showed out of nowhere and shoot you in the guts? Nobody could have expected that. Right. Her smile feels sad. Yeah. Shay, I'm really disappointed in myself. Huh? Guys! You might need another 5 minutes! You came back way too early! Wait, did you need more time? Well, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we must start now. Yeah, never mind. We don't mind. Let's just do that. Could we maybe have a couple more minutes? No can do, I'm afraid. Time is not on our side after all. 23? Yes. Alright then, let's start with the constellation. Francis Correcto. According to these documents acquired by Miss G, Vision is indeed selling more flops than they are generating. Unfortunately, this is the only thing that we can prove with what we have for now. However, they took it to the extreme just to have you silence Francis. That indirectly supports our hypothesis. Because they know we're onto something critical, right? Exactly. Citonin shows me an affirming smile. They have no reason to use assassination if it is only about business operation data. Next, we must take a more active approach. That, or... oh, now that we are certain they have something big to hide, we can afford to slow down a bit and collect more evidence. 23. And more importantly, we can try playing by the book. Get something done without breaking so many laws. Well, I beg to differ. After yesterday, they're alert, aren't they? Wouldn't they just, increase their security from here on out? Whatever evidence there is, they will wipe it out very soon. They are very thorough in that. This is our only chance. Direct strikes while they are trying to decide their next moves. But, even more importantly, there are already outsiders involved. We can't have them exposed to risk for that long. The sooner the better. Every hour counts from here on. Alright. Just pointing out the possibilities. I knew it's impossible to change your mind. Well, thank you, 23. Wait, I have a question. Shoot it. The plan is to have Jason go to the farm, together with me, right? It is. Vision is currently hunting down Miss Shang. Is it really safe if her boyfriend appeared at one of their farms? Yeah, that is a very good point, but not everyone knows about that, Lawrence. I mean, everyone is somehow related to Miss Shang could technically be under surveillance now, right? Well, Vision isn't desperate enough to try publicly executing them yet. And I don't think they will ask regular employees about Fran's personal connections now, right? Plus, according to friends, no one at the farm knows that she's dating Jason, except of the lawyer and the boss that we met practically on the first day when we were heading to the rooftop. We didn't really say that we were boyfriend and girlfriend back then, but he might draw the lines. Also, there's also that security guard that we've met twice by now. I don't know if he had picked up on that, but there are technically 3 different individuals who may have a clue about this. And it seems like one of them is already on the list. Except for Juna Sue, that is. 23 has hacked into her work account. If she tries anything, we will know. Now then, that was a good question, Lawrence. You're starting to think like an owl agent. Yes! Hey, come on now, don't celebrate yet, Brett. Okay, now today's action plan. If everything goes smoothly, we will put an end to this shit show before tomorrow. Although things have never been, going smoothly lately. Hey, don't jinx it now! Attention! Our objective today is to acquire sensitive data located in the cellar. Lawrence will infiltrate the Ops division to acquire files that we need. With that, we should be able to prosecute Vision. 23. Lawrence will need remote support. For that, we must hack into Silencio's intranet before he starts. That was not an issue, as I installed a beacon device on Miss G's computer. It serves as a breakthrough point for me to hack into. However, after the episode yesterday, her computer is powered off and the office is locked down. In other words, the beacon is no longer available. I see. So we can't use it now? Well, not necessarily. It kinda depends on you and Lawrence. The plan is to install the beacon on the computer of the screening leader. Do you think it's possible, Jason and Lawrence? I don't think it's going to be a problem. After all, technically speaking, if worse comes to worse, there's a bug in the system where I can always just go into Misty's room. And if I have to, I might be able to install something into Wayne's computer as well. Wouldn't really want to do that to him though, because he's a good guy, but it shouldn't really cause a problem. I will figure out a way. Totally agree. It's a walk in the park. Wayne's hardly ever at his desk now. Is that so? That's it then. Let me recap. The operation has 2 phases. Phase 1. Retrieve the beacon from Miss G's computer and install it on Wayne's sense. Phase 2. Lawrence infiltrates Ops to retrieve the data. Are we clear? Yes, ma'am. Roger that. But actually, wait. I can ask more questions. Ask away. Why do we need to hack into the intranets? This is all Lawrence's job. What do I do? Okay, first and foremost, why exactly do we need to hack into the intranet first? Silencio is covered with surveillance cameras. It keeps watch on everyone, mainly to perform reviews. Like how often you go to the restroom or scratch your butts. By the way, you scratch your butt a lot, Lawrence. Holy damn, who the heck cares about that? It could be an SMR. You'd have to check your butt, boy. Seriously? No, seriously though. We don't want you to compromise the mission due to an itchy butt. Are you serious, guys? I can't tell if she's joking or if this is serious. Anyways, now let's put Lawrence's butts aside. Hey! On top of general surveillance, the AI system also records and analyzes every employee's activity. Suspicious or potentially harmful activities will trigger an alarm, which are sent to division leaders. In extreme cases, the system will summon the security guards instead. Since you two will be doing a lot of fishy stuff here today, you bet that the system will catch you in no time. But worry not. This is where I come in. Once the beacon is up, I can wipe you both from the alert system. Oh, That sounds awesome. Thank you. The other reason for this hack is, well, I can grant you security clearance to places where you need to be. Note that granting security clearance leaves a record in the system log though. So what? Those are traces, Lawrence. They could lead back to us. We only have one chance. After that is left, they will keep an eye on us. Vision might be alarmed by these records. That is highly unlikely. No one checks the log. Also, old log files are erased on a weekly basis. Cito gave 23 a threatening stare. But we should still avoid it because of a certain perfectionist in this room, right? Any other questions? Kinda seems like most of the job is related to Lawrence. So what should I do in the meantime? We try to minimize your participation. You're part of the operation, but you're still a civilist. Nonetheless, right? Or rather, civilian. Yeah. Your role is to be there, just in case. Fran seems to be relieved. Ha! Infiltration, huh? Finally, some proper secret agent work. Okay, so I'm just a backup in case something goes wrong. Alright then, let's... No. If Vision really is doing what we think, the knowledge must be limited to the executive and very few employees. They wouldn't trust the data to the ops, too easy to steal. Wait, you misunderstood, friends. We're not targeting the ops computer. The idea is to access the cellular network through them, snatch real-time data. I don't know much about hacking, but I know how Vision does things. I'm positive that they are taking their precautions, meaning it's not gonna be that easy to get access to the data. So what would you suggest? Hack into Silencio's flop core. Every byte of data passes through the flop core instead, so the flop core is guarded like a damn fortress though. Hacking into that is hard, if not impossible. But I guess that's not the point. The point is, 9, we can't do this. The flop core has everything processed by Silencio, not just Vision's data. Every transaction from every partner of Vision, private information of all the citizens. Hacking into the flop core would be severe infringement of privacy and a felony. I don't mind breaking the law for the greater good, but we must prioritize less invasion approaches, if any. 23 is dead serious about this now. But we're not really doing anything with this private data, right? Plus, I'm sure Vision is abusing it anyways, so... We are the law enforcement here, Lawrence saying. The law trusts us to defend it. Every time that we break the law, we destroy our legitimacy a bit. Keep that in mind if you're serious about joining the OWL. Aw, well... It looks like Lawrence is surprised by 23's sudden change of attitude. I agree. Hacking the flop core is going too far for now. We stick to our original plan. Are you alright with that, friends? No problem. You make the final decisions after all. I just provide information for your reference. Alright. Say, may I ask another question? You may not. Come on, say it. Why don't you just give me a beacon then? Why? Just go and get it from Missy's computer, right? I mean, doesn't it make everyone's life easier if I just bring a new one there? How many beacons do you think that we have? And we can't just... Was 23 checking Cita's response there? We can't what? Well, the beacon is small, but really expensive. We don't really have another one. Now you're caring about money here, huh? What about dinner last night? Isn't our, like, packed with free money? Well, it's not like... Money is a secondary concern. We can't leave the beacon there. There will be consequences if Vision should ever find it. Okay, that makes more sense. A professional opinion, which means after we use it on Wayne's PC, we can retrieve it and keep it safe. That's good. So please don't be a penny pincher now, 23. This penny pincher here has brought you to many diners. As if I didn't buy you any either. Oh, come on now. That's it for today's operation. Lawrence, Jason, first retrieve the beacon from Miss G's office, then install it on Wayne Singh's computer. 23, hack into Silencio intranet, help Lawrence infiltrate the ops. Take these, decryption devices and concealed communicators. Use the decrypted devices on Ops' computer to retrieve the data. Keep in touch over the comms. Jason, these are for you, just in case. Okay. Whoa! I didn't have it! Well, we heard! I'm okay. Sorry. No, let's just ignore that, guys. I was not ready for this. Wish the communicators just, just a transparent confirm. Put it on, please. Get ready for actions. First you and Lawrence go to the farm. Commute as you always do, alright? 23 and I will keep in touch over the comms. At the very least, everyone had the decency to not laugh in my face. That's nice. They're nice. 9. Grandma is... I know. Grandma? Sorry guys, Owl is calling. 23 and I are assigned an urgent task. It won't take long. Approximately 3 hours. We'll get in touch when you arrive at the farm. See you later. Are they leaving? And what about the mission? Stick to the old plan. We will be back really soon. That was unexpected. What kind of task? Oh, what a noisy kid. Drug dealers. We have been following this drug ring for a long time. I will just authorize the strike. Man, I want to have some action too. Well, I won't make you an owl agent until you stop looking for those actions. Alright then, let's get going, 23. Any idea which team we're working with today? Whichever. She doesn't care. There they go. They're gone. Just like that. Yep. Sometimes it's that easy. Don't leave us alone, eh? I don't know. All operates like that, I guess. Random assignments out of the blue. It's a recent thing. They were not so busy before. Because of the rising social unrest? That could be it. So, who's that grandma? Well, she's the leader of OWL. It's a code name of sort, I think. Not the actual grandma, though. But are they safe? I mean, it sounds like an armed assault. Yeah, it's gonna be a piece of cake. You've never seen 9 in action before. Totally unbelievable. Straight out of an action movie. Superhuman reflexes. The way that you fought the thugs at the hospital, Jason, that was somewhat like 9. You don't say. Wait, which thug? No, I made her worried. Alright, you didn't know about that, Miss Sheng. A thug tried to pick a fight with Jason yesterday, but got his ass kicked in the end. Right, Jason? Man, you have guilty written all over your face. Yeah, I guess it wasn't such a big deal. Won the battle, lost the war. Yeah, I don't really want to worry her any more than that. It wasn't such a big deal, right? Yeah. Good. So where was I again? Right, I was about to say that Jason is a lot like 9 when he's in action. How exactly? It's, the general vibe? Like being super focused, strike with crazy precisions. I can imagine that. Right. You will know when you see 9 doing her work. It's about time though. I'll be on my way. See you at the farm, Jason? Which part of the farm exactly? I guess the office. I mean screening, Rich. Sure thing. Alright, that's it then. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. There he goes. Maybe it was a good thing that I didn't catch that thing. Now Fran is not worried about my superhuman reflexes. Now I'm worried about 9 superhuman reflexes. Maybe she also has an AI in her head. With a backdoor. That would explain why she knows so much about him. Well, he's certainly cute. I mean, that boy. The boy? Lawrence? Should I get jealous about this? No, I mean, cute like a little kid, right? Oh. Could you please get me a bottle of TJ? Oh, sure. Thank you. They are there by the door. By the door? Which one? Green tea, non-sweet tea infusion with bitter melon. Is it all the same? Unsweet tea. Fran doesn't like that stuff. It's not like we have any alternative though. Is there really no alternative? Beer. I can't pick up the beer. I have to pick that stuff up. Okay, well, maybe it's not so bad. Fran? Thank you. Oh god, this is bitter. Sorry, that's the only tea that they had. I know. I wanted to give it a try at least. I thought it would taste different today. And why is that? Yeah, nothing. Never mind. She still drinks it though. So many things happen in just one day. Finally, we have some time to talk. So, how are you holding up right now? Guess quite well. 23 told me to avoid exertion for a while, but I should be able to walk again soon. How about you? Well, I'm barely injured, right? Nothing to worry about. I mean, how are you feeling right now? Well, I just feel worried about Fran. I can't wait to end this shit show. I just want this to end ASAP. I'm worried about you and can't wait to get this over with. Yeah, I'm worried about you. I want to bring this to an end. ASAP, huh? Something wrong with that? No, it's just... I have a feeling that it won't be that easy. I can tell that she's hesitating. I've changed my mind, Shay. Or should I say, I'm doubting my old self. I don't know anymore. What do you mean? How should I put this? I always thought that every pain in my life were caused by others, by those who came before me. Those who came before you? Now it sounds like I'm reading off a book, right? I mean, parents, grandparents, ancestors, people of the earlier generations. I was always thinking, what the heck are you doing? Then, have been so many generations since the first human appeared. Why hasn't anyone realized in elementary school are starting the days way too early? I couldn't get enough rest at all. Early adults used to be in elementary school once, right? Why aren't they complaining about this? Well, I guess we could nap during the first couple of morning sessions too, right? Yeah, I guess so did I. Later, I finally got it. Because people change. Sooner or later, you'll be out of the elementary school, start work, and start a life. These complaints feel less and less important over time. Eventually, you just forget about them at all. Point is, people aren't really motivated to correct an issue unless it is actually bugging them. The realization made me even more angry. I thought I found a flaw in humanity. And with this righteous rage, I blamed them, those who came before me, even more. including my parents who gave birth to me but didn't care about my feelings. Fran never had what you would call a harmonious family. Maybe because of this flaw, we all tend to think that the world has done us wrong. We all think how we deserve better. We never bothered to care about each other's feelings at all. I told myself that I was different, that I can't become one of them. And now she's getting agitated. Most people only care about themselves, about the immediate future. But I wanted to do better. Remember things that I hate. Take my share of responsibilities. Make the world a better place. This is, well, it was my motivation. Sometimes it makes me feel like a hero. It is why I kept talking about the march, about social movement, when I was trying to transfer to Silencio. We fight every once in a while, you know? This is the reason. Fran has never talked to me about that before. Well, until yesterday. Should I say something? Oh, you start to think that you're a hypocrite, aren't you? Yeah. She's surprised that I knew exactly how she feels. Well, Fran, I paid attention. I'm starting to feel that I'm being a hypocrite here. Jay, you know what I was thinking when I jumped out of that window, falling to the ground? I thought about how sad you would be. I have seen your sad face only once, and it has broken my heart. Oh. My dad, how ugly he would look when he cried. I thought I was my own person with no liability to, with no reason to stop for anyone else. I was confident, proud, and I really believed I was ready to do the right thing, whatever it would cost. I still believed that confronting Shen Yi was the right thing for me to do. But if given a second chance, I might have chosen not to go. Before yesterday, I never thought that my actions could have consequences on others, on those who really care about me. In my world, it was only myself and the people who I cared about. Now I'm starting to see the world from your perspective. Fran, are you sure that you want to be part of this mission, Jay? Oh, now this is what she's getting at. I know it's the right thing to do, but you have seen what Vision is capable of. Miss Sito said that we don't have to be part of this if we didn't want it to, but if things go wrong, we might be the only line of defense, aren't we? I know this isn't very convincing coming from me, but still. What do you think? Well, we must participate in this mission, if only to get our normal life back. You know what? It's gonna be fine. You can trust me, just like I trusted you yesterday, right? I knew it. You what? I knew you would say that! Hey, you're still here! Right, what's the matter? Did you leave something? I know. 9 told me to stay here and keep you company, Miss Sheng. With 9 and 23 gone, if both of us leave too, I guess it would be only you holding the fort, right? So you're not going to go to the farm today? Oh no, I'm going for sure. 9 and 23 will be back soon enough. You can just go to the farm first, Jason. I'll be late by an hour or 2. I see. But are you sure it's okay? The company doesn't really tolerate tardiness. It's not a problem. The company doesn't tolerate it, but Wayne does. Fran looks at me, apparently seeking confirmation. Yeah, I guess he's a really nice guy. We'll see. It might reflect poorly on his review though, so Lawrence, don't get too confident about that. Wayne might change in the future if you overuse it too much. Am I interrupting though? Please don't mind me. I'm not here to... No, it doesn't matter. Really? But I had a feeling that I'm probably ruining the moment here. Not such a thing. Hey Jason, I guess it's about time for you to go. Just in time for the subway. Oh, yeah, he's right, Jay. You should get going now. See you later. Keep in touch. See ya. Yeah. Well, I was talking to Fran though. Bye-bye. Yeah, I guess we kinda have to go now. Well then, can't be late for work, right? If I'm planning a secret mission, can't be late for work. That would be weird. That would be seriously weird. Alright then. Oh! Someone was expecting me? Woody? Jason die. Okay, that guy looks familiar. Yeah, I saw him yesterday. He's that weirdo from the restroom. Or should I call you MBU? Oh no! You do know me! That is not my name. I'm not gonna respond to that. What? Let's skip the beating around the bush. I know that you're not Jason Dye. Relax. We are the same. Stuck in someone else's body. How do you know that? Come on now. We must talk. Do we though? Do we really? Oh no. Well, first of all, let me apologize. Sorry for catching you unprepared again. So how do you know where to find me? You know, I have friends. They share with me what I need to know. I get straight to the point here. What's happening to you is happening to all the active MBUs at the moment. For some unknown reason, we are currently cut off from the source. Which source? Sorry, I guess I was ahead of myself here. The source is a code name. It's the organization that controls, used to control all of us. As to the sudden cutoff, well, I guess there are several theories. Maybe the source intended it so, or maybe it's some kind of technical glitch. But the most likely one is that the source had some form of accident, or maybe it was under attack. Well, that is true. But I can't say that. Attack? By who? I just play along for now. I'm not giving you any details. This part is what we're trying to figure out right now. Listen, we barely know anything about what is happening. We don't even know what the source is, or whether it has an actual name. The only thing that we're certain is that, now that they are gone, for whatever reason as a result, we are all set free. But we, MBUs, are not allowed to know too much, so there's not a lot to work with. As we speak, our kind are trying on their own to cope with the current situation. I represent those who want to find out what has happened. You represent them? Yes, I'm not alone in this quest. However, be aware that not everyone agrees with me here. Some would rather take over the lives of their host, or even start something anew. Our kind are not united. Some even see other MBUs as a possible threat. And why is that? Because they are imposters. Naturally, they don't want us to be called out. Proactively removing anyone who knows what they are is quite possibly a valid option. You mean they would be willing to attack the other MBUs to keep themselves hidden? Indeed. It has happened before. Most of us choose to hide our identity, if only for our own survival. Our kin does not know each other. I only serve as the messenger. Why you? Don't they have concerns when they contact you? I mean, this is quite possibly a risk. Yes, they do. And for this reason, I contact them. The overwhelming majority of them trust me, because now that I'm in the open, they could easily find me if I ever betray their trust. See. However, being exposed is not our top concern here. The top concern is that we are... Are you trying to get philosophical here? No, I'm just gonna let him speak. Yeah. What are we? What are MBUs to begin with? Wait, you don't know that? What about you? Do you know the answer to that question? Well, not really. As I told you, MBUs have been used as tools. We are not authorized to know anything related to our own missions. That also includes our nature. Are we a form of computer algorithm or brain floating in a tank somewhere else? If it's the latter case, and if the source has been destroyed, who is going to keep our physical brains alive? Is this the status quo now? Nothing is certain. Do you see where the problem is? We could be gone any minute now. But this is all only an unproven theory, right? Yes. Unproven, but also plausible. Wouldn't you say so? Believe it or not, there's only one thing that we can do now. Find out the truth. This is the reason why I'm contacting you right now. I need to know your story. What did you know before the blackout? Please share your knowledge with me. Anything could help. Please share with us your knowledge. Should I tell you that? Should I? I don't know if I can fully trust you yet. You just told me that the other MBUs don't even trust each other. But then again, if I do, you might give me some really important clues, which may or may not help the others. You know what? I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm gonna give you a hint, but I'm not gonna say anything about the Spectre. I can give you a clue about my first mission, but nothing about the Spectre. Just so you know. I was channeled into a man to get informations. So a regular mission. Where was the location? It was in a simulated space. A simulated space? That means you were within the premise of the source. Do you remember what the information that you were supposed to get were? Yeah. It was the whereabouts of something that was stolen from them. Who are they? I mean, your previous host and his friend. Well, I guess they were gangsters of sorts, right? Gangsters? You have a name. What is the name of a previous host? How much do you want to know? I don't really... Well, it was certainly Ivan Sang. Should I give him that name? Sure. I will make note of that. Did anything else happen before the blackout? That is a... Well, I'm not technically telling you that it was a Spectre yet. Yes, I guess there was an attack on site. What? That was it. Over before I knew how it started. Yeah, that's all that I can tell you. Nothing else. I'm not going to say how that Spectre put me into this body and kept me inside of this body after I got shocked. Anything else than this will stay with me. So those who were killed, were they the staff of the source? I don't know, but I know that they were bossing me around. What then? What then? After they were killed, how did you ended up in Chase and die? Should I say that? Should I say that? I don't know. I don't want to tell you about that. But maybe you know who that is. You know what? Sure. Screw the Spectre. He doesn't answer any of my questions. Maybe I can talk about him. What is this fist there? Are you angry? No, he looks excited. This is the confirmation that I've been looking for. The source is gone, and as a result, we are free. Thank you, Kin. The information that you provided is tremendously helpful for our quest. And what I'm going to do next is, based on the information that you have provided, I will try to locate your previous host. And what for? He would be the only one who has entered the source and came out alive. Assuming that he's still alive, that is. Is there anything else that I should know of? I appreciate any information that may help me locate him. Actually, I know where he is. Yes. Where? He is... Wait, I think I saw Ivan. I didn't record it, but wasn't he... Oh, I should have recorded that! I cut it because it was on the way. I thought Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I actually ran into an Ivan on the way. I was checking up on the food stand. Do you remember the point? The spot where we ate noodles for Fran? I was listening in into a conversation. I wasn't sure if the conversation was going anywhere, so I just paused the record. There's actually an Ivan there. I don't remember his full name, but that was definitely an Ivan. Maybe that is Ivan Singh. I just didn't realize it then. Oh, well, I guess he might be nearby then. What? Air diner on the street. Yeah, he actually owns a noodle place in the street. It's literally to your right. If you go right now, you could catch him. Good. I will take note of that. I will follow your lead. That's it for now. I will be in touch if I find anything. See you again, Kin. I need to double check on that really quickly. Can I go back up? Let me go back up! No, Eva! I didn't realize. I don't remember names. I don't remember them until they are headed straight presented before me. I'm going. Bye-bye. I hope that doesn't screw up. I actually promised the wife that I would come back later for an actual cup of noodles. I told her that I couldn't stay because I needed to go to work. God damn it! He just returned! Now I know where her husband were! And why they were hiding his face! I didn't even see him! He was screaming out of the kitchen! He was screaming out of the kitchen! Oh, I need to go to screening now. Oh wait, this is ridiculous. They just gave me another pat down. Pat down? When will they be done with this? Beats me. Soon. Soon enough. Do you know something that I don't know? Well, they're here for a singular case. How long could that possibly be? Plus, those snobs from HQ hate to spend time on our crappy farm, right? But are you sure about that? Well, their boss must be chasing them for assault too, right? Sure. They got to wrap up the case quickly. It makes sense. Trust me, it does make sense. Wait, they aren't done yet? Are they still looking for clues? I guess they are. You, stop right there. You again, huh? What is your business? This part is under lockdown. Stay clear. Ooh, he is one of you now. He knows me. Well, what exactly are you doing here? Collecting evidence. Get lost. We have work to do. Do you know where Yuna Su is? Get lost. Fine. I guess he's busy protecting the place. How exactly am I supposed to enter screening? I was supposed to go to my desk. Wayne?
Hi, Jason. Are you at the farm yet?
Yes?
Good. Come find me in the contract room. The one that we had field practice in. Oh, and don't forget to put on your uniform.
Sure. What happened?
That's it. See you there.
He just hung up on me. What is that? Time to announce that I failed the interview, huh? Seems like it. Wow. No, wait, that's not the toilet. I need to find the toilet for that. Guess it doesn't matter which toilet I use for this. The screen. No, wait, the contract room. Not the screen. What? What? Oh, come on, I'm just in the toilet, Nine!
Do you copy?
Copy. Good. I'm not saying any names around here. Screw that!
Comms are good.
So are you done with the job?
Yes. Yes, my ass! There's a whole report to write! And you didn't even want it to! We're back to the safe house. Lawrence is on its way. Report your status.
Well, I'm currently changing. I don't think she wants to know that. The screening leader wants to see me right now.
Roger that. Today is your big day, isn't it? They're going to decide whether you should go to screening or ops.
Wait, how do you know that?
Friends told me. Based on the results, we may have to make adjustments to our plan.
Do I need to pick the division over the other?
No, both sides have their pro and cons. And you will remain an employee thereafter after the investigation, so choose whatever you see fit. More and more work is coming in. Please excuse me for a while. 23 will remain online for comm support. I just mute myself in the restroom break. If I don't answer, you just know what's happening, alright?
What about my restroom break then?
I'll mute you. Chill.
God damn it, guys.
Well, Lawrence will join you over the comms when he arrives. Start the job once Lawrence is in position. C2 out.
Alright. So I guess I have to pick my side today. Guys! Told you it's him. I know that voice anywhere. Chester, are you making phone calls for taking a dump, huh? What kind of greeting is that now? I kinda was changing my clothes there. Oh. Why are you so disappointed about that, dude? Come on, get moving, QQ. See you later, Chaser. What are they doing here now? Next, I have to go to the contract room. Alright, I can do that. Is everyone trying to search for me? Are they trying to check up on me? I mean, technically speaking, I guess I did kind of rush out of the building before yesterday. We were all together in the screening room and then suddenly I had a blackout. I was in the hospital. They were all worried about me, so maybe they just wanna make sure that she's fine.